So I'm not sure why my mic is picking up so much noise. I think my computer fan is going really loud. That's what it sounds like, at least. So I apologize if that's easy to hear. I'm not sure why it's working so hard. Is my stream title and everything good? Yeah. Okay, I forgot to look at everything before I went live. It was just I'm just going live. So I'm not even going to use my overlay. We're going to switch over already. Oh, and we're dark again. It keeps going to sleep. Hi, I'm here in my 3D form. I did get my model, so I have it, and I'm going to try to rig it myself until I have the money to get someone who actually knows how to rig it. But for now, we're just VRoiding still. Yeah, so I'm super excited to play this game. I've never actually finished Persona 3. It's the first Persona game I played back in 2015, 2014, something like that. But I've never finished it. So let's just get into it. Just a second. Okay, I thought I heard my mom shouting at me. I think she then saw my streaming sign on the door and gave up. Hopefully, if that was the case. Anyway, let's just get into it. In this game, you can select the gender of the main character. The course of the game will change based on the main character's gender. By choosing a male main character, you'll be able to play a version very close to the original P3. This is recommended for new players who have yet to experience P3. The female main character added to this game is not just for female players, she is also for veterans of P3 and P3 FES who want a new perspective. Now please choose a gender. Now I'm not a veteran of P3, but I really enjoy the girl side, so I'm going to play as the girl. Yes. I'm gonna go with easy, just so I'm not struggling on stream. For off stream, I'm gonna do normal, but on stream, I don't want to struggle a bunch, so I'm gonna do easy. Yeah, I'll begin on easy. And so I'm hoping that the character portraits, when they're talking, will be on the other side. I noticed with Persona 4, because I started up on my own, I noticed that oh, time never waits. It delivers all equally to the same end. You who wish to safeguard the future, however limited it may be, you will be given 1 year. Go forth without falter, with your heart as your guide. I noticed the character portraits were on this side, but the text, I would cover the text if I'm on the other side. So when I do play Persona 4, I'm going to be covering character portraits. Yay! Anyway, here's Persona 3. So I'm going to do a lot of reading. Terminal Station Evening. The station entrance is buzzing with activity. Meanwhile, elsewhere, gasp, gasp? I'm not going to try to voice that. Oh. Not the Japanese voices. I want the English dub. Do I have to start over? Damn it. We're just gonna have the Japanese voices until I can get set. No, I'm gonna start over. Damn it. Okay, we're restarting. Oops. So I can go to settings, because I want the English voices. Because otherwise, I'm having to read it while they're talking. I realized, sorry about that. I forgot to check, even though they did that with Persona 4 too. They started off and it was doing the Japanese voices, and I was like, wait a second. I want the English voices. Yeah. I'm sorry, I'm starting over. Oops. I think I'm gonna make the voices louder, though. Okay. Now let's start over. Sorry about that. Pretend the stream just started. Except I'm not reading this again. Okay. Okay. Go on easy. Yes, begin on easy difficulty. Oh, I should probably close Chrome too, just in case. Let me do that real quick. Okay. Now I just have OBS open. Okay. Now we're going. I apologize. I also apologize to anyone who wanted the Japanese voices. I'm not reading this again. We already read it. We're pretending stream start over, but also I'm not reading the thing again. It's dramatic though. Okay. So I think that part is voiced anyway, so I don't even have to say gasp gasp. There's the gasp gasp.
I just put it to my head, pull the trigger. No chickening out. No, I can't.
Oh, I have to hit the button. Oops. Ooh, is that loud? I hope that's not too loud. Inside the new city passenger train, Anahasuru.
Due to a malfunction in the switching system, today's rail schedule has been greatly altered. We apologize to any customers who are in a hurry. The next stop is Iwa Todai. Iwa Todai.
This is the final train bound for Tatsumi Port Island. Please take care to board before our departure.
You arrived late. It's almost midnight. It's pink. I like when things are pink. Something about the atmosphere seems odd. It would probably be best to hurry to the dorm. As you walk from the station, you notice coffin-like objects lining the deserted city. It's an eerily gigantic moon. I hope the game isn't too loud. I think it's fine. I'm using about the same sound I've been using for Danganronpa, my Danganronpa videos. Gekkoukan High School Iwatodai Dome. This is the dome mentioned in your admission pamphlet. Man, this part was so cool in FES.
Welcome.
They really...
You're late. I've been waiting a long time.
It was like this cool cutscene. It was like a music video. An unknown boy is holding a piece of paper out to you.
If you want to proceed, then please sign here. It's a contract. There's no need to be scared. It only binds you to accepting full responsibility for your actions.
Something is written on the paper he's holding out to you. I chooseth the fate of mine own free will. That was difficult to read. Below it is a blank to sign your name. Let's just use my name. Usually I do whatever the character's... an option for the character's name, but let's just do my name. Oh, there you go.
Thanks for the follow.
Oh, hi! Welcome. Let's move out. Move this way? End. Yes.
Very well.
Oh, I should say names. Oh, hi, Rosna. Is that how you pronounce your name? I'm assuming here. Rosna? That's how I've been pronouncing it in my head. I've never actually said your name out loud. So that's a guess. Hi! Welcome. It's good to see you.
Time is something no one can escape. It delivers us all to the same end. Wishing won't make it go away. And so it begins.
Oh, awesome. Thank you. I'm glad. Oh, the unknown boy disappeared as if melting into the darkness.
Who's there? How can you be... But it's... Don't tell me.
Oh, the character portraits aren't even on the side? Oh, because it's the portable version. Cool. I'm not covering up character portraits. Or text. The girl is holding something that looks like a gun. The VRoid model is very cute. You did a great job. Thank you. Yeah, it's assets off of Booth. I didn't do anything custom because I'm not that great at VRoid, but I found some good assets. I got them all credited on my credits list, which should be linked in my about, if I did it right. I think I have it linked. But yeah, I even found hair that looked a lot like my hair, and I was like, yes!
Wait. The lights.
She's called First Girl.
I didn't think you'd
Other
arrive
girl.
so late. My name is Mitsuru Kirijo. I'm one of the students who live in the storm. Who's she? She's a transfer student. It was a last-minute decision to assign her here. She'll eventually be moved to a room in the normal dorm. Is it okay for her to be here? I guess we'll see. This is Yukari Takeba. She'll be a junior this spring, just like you.
I wonder how much his voice
Hi.
acted.
I'm Yukari.
I don't remember. It's been years since I last played this. Nice to meet you. Let's not ask about the gun.
Yeah. Nice to meet you, too. It's getting late. You'll find your room on the 3rd floor. Your thing should already be there. I suggest you tuck in for the night.
Oh, I'll show you the way. Follow me.
Music got dramatic. Dormitory, 3rd floor hallway at the furthest door.
This is it. Pretty easy to remember, huh? Since it's right at the end of the hall. So, any questions?
Does that boy live here?
What are you talking about? Come on, it's not funny.
Yukari doesn't seem to know what you're talking about.
Can I ask you something? On your way here from the station, was everything okay?
Yeah,
I see. Never mind then.
coffins are totally normal. Something I see all the time.
I better get going. I'm sure you still have other questions, but let's save them for later, okay? Good night.
Yukari walked down the stairs. This is your assigned room. Oh yeah, it's a cursor. The guide button. What's the guide button? Start? command menu button. I've got a mirror. The mirror reflects your regular face. You're tired today. You should go to bed early. Okay, okay. You're tired today. You should go to bed early. Sleep.
It's Yukari. Are you awake? Good morning. Did you sleep okay? Mitsuru-senpai asked me to take you to school. Are you ready to go?
Totally.
Okay, then let's go.
Inside the New City passenger train, Anahazuru.
We have to take the monorail to get there. Bet your last school wasn't like that, huh? This is my favorite part, when it feels like you're gliding over the sea. Our stop is Port Island Station at the end of the line. From there, we walk. Have you ever heard of Tatsumi Port Island? It's a man-made island. They built our school right in the middle. Oh look, you can see it now.
Ooh. I like the trees.
Morning! Morning. Well, here we are. Welcome to Gekukan High. You're gonna love it here. You're okay from here, right? You should go see your homeroom teacher first. The faculty office is right there to the left. And that concludes the tour. Do you have any questions before I go?
Where's my classroom?
I think they're posted on the bulletin board, but I haven't checked yet either. Hey, about last night, don't tell anyone what you saw, okay? See you later.
You mean the gun? There are many people standing in front of the bulletin board. Press the sub-menu button to select an area and go there immediately. Okay, but it's not telling me what any of these buttons are. Bulletin board. Class rosters are posted. You can't find your name. Look for it again. There's a small note with your name on it. Melanie Neko, Class F. Look closer and notice that the name Yukari Takaba is also on the list. Seems that you're in the same class as her. I can click on so many things. I just don't really want to. Probably don't have a lot to say. Let's go to the faculty office. Oh, did she tell me where I was and I was paying attention? Perhaps it's this way? Oh, I kind of remember that guy. Nurse's office, faculty office. It's the faculty office. Enter.
Oh, are you the new student?
Why does she look just like Yukari? Melanie Neko.
11th grade, correct?
The teacher is flipping through pages in a file.
Wow, you've lived in a lot of different places. Let's see. In 1999, that was what, 10 years ago? Your parents...
If this is 2009, that was 10 years ago. So my character was what, 6?
I'm sorry. I've been so busy I didn't have time to read this beforehand. I'm Miss Toriumi. I teach composition. Welcome to our school.
I'm pleased to meet you.
My, aren't you polite? Girls like you should be an example for others. Have you seen the classroom assignments? You're in 2F. That's my class. But first, we need to go to the auditorium. The welcoming ceremony will be starting soon. Follow me.
As you begin the new school year, I'd like each of you to remember the proverb, if a job's worth doing, it's worth doing well. When applied to student life, this means...
The principal continues with his speech. You could hear the students around you whispering about something.
I heard we got a transfer student. Yep, I've seen her too. She came to school with Yukari.
Oh, he's being weird.
I hear talking. I believe it's someone in Ms. Toriumi's class.
Shh, be quiet. You're going to get me in trouble.
It doesn't seem like the rumors will stop anytime soon. Homeroom is over. Your first after-school session is about to begin.
Sup, dude? You look like a deer in headlights.
Who are you?
Me? I'm Junpei Iori. Nice to meet you. I transferred here when I was in 8th grade. I know how tough it is being the new kid. So I thought I'd check up on you. Make sure you weren't freaking out on your first day.
At it again, huh? Honestly, is there any girl you wouldn't hit on? Did you ever think you might be bothering someone?
What? But I was just being friendly.
If you say so. Anyway, some coincidence that we'd be in the same homeroom, huh?
I'm glad to have a friend.
A friend? Oh, you mean me?
Dang.
Yeah, I'm glad we ended up in the same class too.
Let's just be friends, okay, Yukari?
Hello? Did you forget I'm in this class too? Come on, let me in on the fun. By the way, do you guys know each other? I heard you two came to school together this morning. A couple of cuties like you walking side by side. The whole class was buzzing about you.
Could you just cut it out? I hate dealing with rumors like that. I mean, I'm used to it, but she just got here, you know? Don't you feel bad spreading rumors like that? Well, I've got to go take care of some archery team stuff. Don't try anything funny. You got that, Junpei?
What is she, your nanny? Well, just to clear something up, I seriously didn't come over here to hit on you or anything. If you ever have a problem, you can tell your old pal Junpei about it.
You're kidding, right? Thanks.
No prob. My door's always open, so to speak.
Junpei caught up to you in the halls and persuaded you into letting him walk you back to the dorm.
Whoa, check out the jocks on the run. Hey, did anyone tell you about the school clubs yet? Girls can join too, so why not do it if you're interested?
Why wouldn't they be able to?
You'd be joining as a new member, though, so you won't be able to apply for a little while.
You made small talk with Junpei while walking back. There's a sign-in sheet on the counter. Save the game with the sign-in sheet.
Welcome back.
Let's save. Let's talk to Mitsuru. Oh no, I have to voice. So for the record, I'm really bad at voicing. I've been doing it while playing Danganronpa. Off stream. I've been playing it on videos. I've been just making videos that I've been uploading to YouTube. I'm really bad at doing voices. I'm also really bad at reading. So we're just gonna try this and see what happens. You really shouldn't be outside on your own at night. It's too dangerous. Anyway, you must be tired. You should get a good night's rest. Oh hey, it's Yukari. Oh hi, what are you doing? Just looking around. Well, there's not much to see. Probably pretty tired, huh? Maybe you should go to bed early tonight. Kinda weird that everyone's telling me to go to bed. Okay. Guess I'll go. As far as this... Oh, it says your room right there. Feel tired? You should probably get some rest. Okay, fine. Later, at the dormitory lounge, a young man walked down the stairs as Mitsuru was reading a book.
I'm going out for a bit.
Hmm?
Have you seen the newspapers lately?
I know. People who had no problems before are suddenly developing acute cases of apathy syndrome.
Why is it a little book?
I've seen it in the news quite often lately. They say it's due to stress, but...
Yeah, right. It has to be them. Otherwise, it's not worth my time.
You have a one-track mind. Will you be okay on your own?
Don't worry, I'm just getting a little practice.
This isn't a game, Akihiko.
I don't remember what it was like the first time I played this, but this seems so weird without any context. Just like, what's happening? You overhear a conversation. Did you hear the rumor? Oh, something about a bathroom? No, not that one. I mean the story about the first-year student. Not only does she stop coming to school, she does nothing but sit and stare at the walls all day. If her mother tries to talk to her, she only mutters to herself, "It's coming, it's coming." Huh, how about that? You don't believe me? The first bell has rung. Open your textbooks and we'll take a look at the first novel by Zenzo Kasai. Why him? I'd rather teach Utsugo Kubota. He became famous as a singer, but he's also produced fine literature. I wonder why it's not in the textbook. Well, I'll just bring Kubota's book next time. Hey Junpei, were you listening? Who did I say was my favorite author? Psst. Who does she like? Utsugo Kubota? That's right, so you were listening to me after all. Aha, well, you know how I like to pay attention. Man, you saved my bacon, Melanie. You hear your classmates whispering. Melanie gave him the answer. She must pay attention in class. You become slightly more popular. Your charm has increased. Oh, interesting. Class has ended for today. With nothing to do, so you decide to go back to the dorm. The dormitory lounge. Yukari is already here, talking with an unfamiliar man.
Oh, she's back.
So, this is our new guest.
Sophisticated gentleman.
Good evening. My name is Shuji Ikutsuki. I'm the chairman of the board for your school. Ikutsuki. Hard to say, isn't it?
Ikutsuki? Actually, it's not that hard to say.
That's why I don't like introducing myself. Even I get tongue-tied sometimes. I apologize about the confusion regarding your accommodations. However, it may take a while longer before you receive the proper room assignment. Is there anything you'd like to ask?
Who else lives here?
There are only 4 students in this dorm. You, Yukari here, Mitsuru, and a senior named Akihiko Sanada. I hope you all get along. Do you have another question?
Why did you come here?
To welcome you, of course. Speaking of which, where's Mitsuru, Yukari?
She's upstairs.
As diligent as always, although it doesn't hurt to come down and say hello. Do you have another question?
I saw something odd.
You saw something strange. Like what? You were probably just tired. I wouldn't worry about it. It's bad for your complexion, you know.
Something doesn't seem right.
Do you have another question?
No, not really.
Then I hope you have a successful school year. Now, if you'll excuse me, you must be tired from all the excitement. You should go to bed early.
Stop telling me to go to bed early.
As they say, the early bird catches the bookworm. Please forgive the bad pun.
You'll get used to his lame jokes.
You should rest for today. Should I? You decided to return to your room and sleep. Was that a wolf howling? Later, at a certain room in the dormitory. Oh, sus.
Working hard? So, how's she doing?
She went to bed a little while ago. She's asleep now. Mr. Chairman, do you think she's...
Well, let's wait and see for now. The dark hour is approaching.
Meanwhile, in a back alley of Tatsumi Port Island.
This sucks.
Upbeat music is playing from the radio that the man threw away.
KJ Radio presents the Bay Tuners. Tune in again next week for more of the hits. program is brought to you by Kirijo Electronics. Kirijo Electronics, always there when you need them. The time is now midnight.
Huh? What the... What's happening to me?
Oh. He's not looking too good. Huh? Back at a certain room in the dormitory.
She's still sleeping. The dark hour occurs every day at 12 midnight. You could say it's the hidden hour. During this time, an ordinary person transmogrifies into a coffin and is oblivious to all that occurs.
Then she must be...
As you can see, she's retained her human form. She's asleep, but she's definitely experiencing the dark hour. The only question that remains is whether or not she has the potential. Although she must. If she didn't, they would have preyed on her by now.
scary.
In any case, we should continue to monitor her for a few more days.
Yes, sir.
I feel kinda bad, though, spying on her like this.
Yeah, you probably should. It's kind of weird. Master Melanie Dako? Who's speaking?
Welcome to the Velvet Room. My name is Igor. I am delighted to make your acquaintance. This place exists between dream and reality, mind and matter. Only those who have signed the contract can enter this place.
The paper you signed at the dome is lying before Igor.
Henceforth, you shall be welcome here in the Velvet Room. You are destined to hone your unique ability, and you will require my help to do so. I only ask one thing in return. That you abide by the contract and assume responsibility for the choices you make.
I understand.
Hold on to this.
Obtained a velvet key.
There is still one more resident of this room who unfortunately could not be present for your arrival. But I'll make sure you two are properly introduced. Another time, perhaps. Till we meet again.
I never made the connection that that was an elevator until I played Persona Q, and I think they pointed out it was an elevator. I was like, oh. You felt like you had a strange dream. It's time to go to school. Yo, man, I'm so sleepy today. In times like these, it's best to sleep during class. You ever notice how sometimes taking a nap in class makes you feel more refreshed than sleeping at home? Don't sleep in class. What? Why do you have to be all serious? That feeling of being completely recharged is awesome, but I'm screwed later since I didn't hear the lecture. Exactly. Oh, but we have classic literature today. That means we're stuck with Mr. Nasty Lakota. Ahem, I'm Mr. Lakota. I'll be teaching you classic literature. I'll be teaching you about good old Japan all year. Some people say classic lit isn't relevant to everyday life, but oh how they're wrong. The students, the other teachers, wrong. Nobody really understands classic lit. You feel tired. Close your eyes for a few minutes? I'll stay awake. Hey, you're all listening to me? Wake up, children. Now open your textbooks. First on our syllabus is Issei Monogatari, the origin of Japanese literature. It's a very interesting story. You youngsters might call it da bomb. I could tell you people are zoning out. You stayed up and listened to the lecture. Your academics has increased. So what does sleeping get me? You met Yukari at the shoeboxes and decided to go back together. Paulownia Mall.
Have you come here before? A lot of Gekkoukan students come here after school. There's a karaoke box and a CD shop. Oh, and a really great cafe, too.
This game has great music. Nice.
There's also a nightclub, but that's kinda not for us yet.
The Paulownia Mall is crowded with students on the way back from school. I am vibing.
Welcome back.
The moon is beautiful tonight. It might be nice to read a book by moonlight once in a while. Okay. These networked computers were installed when the dome was built. Their main purpose is to send the school reports about daily life here in the dorm. Huh. There used to be a dorm mother here to do stuff like cooking. There's just us students here now. It'd be great to have somebody like that doing stuff for us, don't you think? You're right. I mean, I'm not a good cook, and Mitsuru-senpai just doesn't do things like that. You know, if you're handy around the kitchen, I bet you could really do something with this place. Let's go ahead and save, just because I like to save when I can. Do a little saving. I guess we haven't met Akihiko yet, so we can't actually talk to him yet. Probably not going to find him around, so I guess just go back to my room? Go back to my room for today? Yeah, you feel tired, you should get some rest. Guess I can look at the desk. If you're tired today, you should go to bed early. Okay. Go to bed. I am going to drink some tea, though. At a certain room in the dormitory.
How is she?
The same as last night.
Very interesting. Even those who have the potential tend to be unstable at first. Memory loss, disorientation. But this subject is rather unique. She hasn't exhibited any of the common symptoms.
But we're treating her like a guinea pig.
I understand your concern, but it's imperative that we recruit new members. I heard she's in your class. Wouldn't you be more comfortable working with someone from the same grade? A female classmate at that.
Yeah, I guess. But still.
An emergency call from outside rang through the room.
Command room. Is that you, Akihiko?
You're not gonna believe this. This thing is huge. Unfortunately, I don't have time to talk. It's chasing me. I wanted to let you guys know. I'm almost there.
Does that mean he's bringing that thing here?
Mr. Chairman, let's suspend our observation for now. We'll prepare for battle.
Right. Be careful.
Battle time?
Akihiko!
I'm all right. Get ready to be surprised. It'll be here any second.
This is no time to joke around.
It's one of them,
Was he
Akihiko?
joking?
Yes, but not an ordinary one.
What the? You've got to be kidding me!
Mr. Chairman, please head for the command room. Takiba, go upstairs and wake her up. Then escape out the back.
But what about you two?
We'll stop it here. You led it to us, Akihiko, so I'm afraid you'll have to fight.
Like I had a choice. What are you waiting for, Yukari? Go!
I'm going.
Your room. You're awoken by a loud noise. Should you go check outside? Take a look.
Wake up! Sir!
Oops.
I to explain. We have to get out of here now.
Okay.
Hurry, downstairs. We'll leave through the back door. Wait. Take this, just in case.
Yukari handed you a long, thin implement. It seems to be a naginata.
Okay, let's go. Follow me.
Dormitory, first floor at the rear entrance.
All right, we should be safe now.
Takeba, do you read me?
Yes, I hear you.
Be careful. There's more than one enemy. The one we're fighting isn't the one Akihiko saw.
What? Let's pull back.
Oops. Second floor.
What was that? It's getting closer. Keep moving, hurry!
The dormitory rooftop.
The door's locked. I think we're safe for now.
Sure, they can't get through a locked door.
Huh?
Oop.
You gotta be kidding me! I climbed up the wall?
Got a lot of hands.
There. They're on the roof.
That gigantic shadow. Just what is it we're dealing with?
Let's go, Mitsuru. Wait.
What do you mean, wait?
That's the thing that attacked this place. We call them shadows. Oh yeah, I have to fight. I can summon mine. No problem. Here goes.
Oh my god, the graphics. They're beautiful. Oh.
Thou art I, and I am thou.
Go! I don't really remember that.
What on earth was that?
Good question. Oh, hello. Oh! Back to normal, I see. The seventh swell of power has subsided. Orpheus regained its original form. You have obtained a new persona. Yay!
Is it over? It's still moving.
A piece of the shadow is heading toward you. Is heading for Yukari.
No, get away from me.
You have to save her. Okay. Oh, they're just little guys. I guess I can bash him. So I'll just bash that one too. It's not like I have to reserve my health for the other thing. Not that I could use the other thing. I forget what it's called though. You felt a surge of energy inside after the recent battle. Your hit points and spirit. Oh, it's SP. I was gonna call it MP and I would have been around. They've increased. You're now able to create personas up to level 3. Something inside of you has changed. Oh, we're learning Agi. Orpheus is leveled up. Ma has increased by 1. And has a tree spy too. Orpheus learned Augie. Yay! The monsters are gone. It seems Yukara is safe too. You feel exhausted. You're losing consciousness. Oops.
Are you okay?
Probably not, I just passed out.
Oh, come on! Please! Can you hear me? Answer me!
Hello, Eagle. This is the Velvet Room, was it?
It's so nice to see you again. You became unconscious after awakening to your power. I see that it was Orpheus that heeded your calling. That power is called a persona. It is a manifestation of your psyche.
My psyche?
A persona is a facet of your personality that surfaces as you react to external stimuli. You can think of it as a mask that protects you as you brave many hardships.
That's what Orpheus is?
When you use your persona ability, you must
not what I
channel
asked.
your inner strength. The ability evolves as you develop your social links, your emotional ties with others. The stronger your social links, the more powerful your persona ability. Please remember that. Now then, time marches on in your world. I shouldn't keep you here any longer. Next time we meet, you will come here of your own accord. Until then, farewell.
Oh. Was I passed out for that long? Your head is getting clearer. Oh my god, I'm in the hospital. You can see a white ceiling. You wonder how long you've been asleep. You feel someone's presence beside you.
You're awake. How do you feel?
Have you been here long?
Thank goodness you finally came to. I was so worried about you. The doctor couldn't find anything wrong with you. He said you were just exhausted.
I've been out for like a week.
I'm sorry I couldn't do anything. But your power, it was amazing.
What'd I do?
The power you used, we call it persona. And those creatures you defeated are shadows, our enemy. We'll explain everything later. I'm sorry I didn't tell you before. I wanted to tell you that I'm sort of like you.
What do you mean?
My dad died in an accident when I was little. My mom and I aren't exactly on good terms. You're all alone too, right? To be honest, I already know about your past. But it didn't seem fair, so I wanted you to know about mine. It was back in '99. There was a big explosion in the area. Supposedly, my dad died in the blast, but nobody really knows what happened. He was working in a lab run by the Kirijo group. So, I'm hoping that if I stick around long enough, I'll find out something. That's why I'm going to Gekukan High, and why I was there when this happened to you. Of course, I panicked and wasn't much help. It was my first time fighting them too. I'm sorry. You wouldn't have to go through all this if I wasn't such a coward.
I was scared too.
Really? But still. Here I am telling you all this the minute you wake up. While I was waiting, I thought to myself, I've been hiding so many things from her. As soon as she wakes up, I'll tell her the truth. So, thanks for listening. I've been wanting to share that story with someone for a long time. All right, I'm gonna get going. I'll let the others know you woke up.
Okay. Sounds good.
Oh, and you don't have to be formal around me or anything. Us second-year girls gotta stick up for each other after all.
Yeah.
Bye.
Girl power. Yo, long time no see. What's up? Did you have an upset stomach or something for like a week? Yeah. Anyways, I got something to tell you. What is it? Actually. Oh wait, I'm not supposed to say anything. Sorry, man. Sheesh, someone's full of energy today. I could hear you from all the way over there. Hey, it's Yucatan. You two live in the same dome yet came separately today? Is it because you caused too many rumors again? Hmm? What? I just left a little late. Anyways, I need to talk to her. Bye-bye, Junpei. What? Are you feeling better, Melanie? I'm sorry to hit you with this first thing in the morning. Dekutsuki-san wants to talk to you today. Come to the 4th floor of the dorm after school, okay? Don't forget. Okay. That's enough about mammoths. I don't see the big deal. They're just huge elephants. And that wraps it up for the Stone Age. Huh, I'm tired of lessons about stones. I'd rather talk about Sengoku era. Japanese history is not that exciting until then. Though I'm paid to do this, so I've gotta... It's tough being an adult. Next is the Jomon period? When did the samurai get their day in the sun? I'll just ask a question at random and call it a day. Hey, Junpei. What was the style of houses in the Jomon period called? How am I supposed to know about something way back then? Quick, Melanie, what the heck is he talking about? I'm trying to remember back multiple years. I don't want to look up a guide for this, even though, like, if I want the best everything, then I should, but I don't want to. So we're just trying to go off of my memory. And I'm gonna say mud huts. That's correct. Mud huts were built by digging a hole in the ground and supporting the roof. It's no use. I can't get interested. I want to get to the age of katanas. Everything else is so dull. Hey, I answered right, and I don't get any credit? Oh well. Thanks, Melanie. You hear your classmates whispering. Melanie told Junpei the answer. She's really smart. You became slightly more popular. Cool. Your charm has increased. Yay! Class is ended for today. There seems to be something important going on at the dorm. You decide to go back early. It's already evening? There's no one in the lounge. You were told to go to the 4th floor. What is going on with my talking today? We now create quick save data from the command menu. To continue playing from a quick save area in progress of the current floor will be reset and you will start at the beginning of the floor. Okay, well I'm just gonna save here. Because I can. Oh yeah, I started over. My stream says 53 minutes, but playtime's 48 minutes. I was like, what? I guess that's only a 5-minute difference. And so I'm not sure how long I'm gonna play today. Now that I have I got my model art from the artist Mado Madahime, who is a very talented artist. And I kind of want to play with it to try to rig it myself. So I'm planning on trying that later today. But for now, I want to keep playing the game. Because I see that being very frustrating, and I see myself not being able to actually do it. But I can't pay for rigging until like mid-February. And then it still won't be done for like another month at least, because of rigging takes a while. So I'm gonna try it myself and just see what happens. But for now, Persona 3 continues. A room on the 4th floor. I'm having trouble with the word 4th. I mentioned it in my Danganronpa videos, but I'll mention it here too, that I do have a speech impediment with the letter R, and I have to like really concentrate to say things right sometimes. I also just have trouble speaking sometimes. So that's part of my streaming, is trying to get better with things, like better with speaking. So I do apologize for when I sound bad. I'm trying. Anyway, a room on the 4th floor. Did that sound right? I think that sounded right. Yukari, Mitsuru, the chairman, and an unfamiliar male student are sitting here.
Ah, there you are.
I have to just slow down and talk.
I'm glad that you're okay. I wasn't sure what I'd do if anything had happened to you. The reason I asked you here is because I needed to talk to you. Please, have a seat.
Okay.
Oh, before that, I believe I mentioned him earlier, but this is Akihiko.
How you doing?
Yo. Oh, I don't
Okay,
get to say hi.
let me start off by asking you
Did I
this.
just wave at him or something?
Would you believe me if I said that a day consists of more than 24 hours?
Excuse me?
Do you remember the night you came here?
Let me drink some tea.
You had to have noticed the signs. The streetlights went out, nothing was working, there were coffins everywhere. Didn't it feel like you were in a different time? That's the dark hour, a time period hidden between one day and the next.
Between?
It occurs each night as the clock strikes 12. It'll happen tonight and every night to come.
Normal people don't realize it, since they're all sleeping inside their coffins. But that's not what makes the dark hour so interesting. You saw those creatures. We call them shadows. They only appear during the dark hour and attack anyone not in a coffin. It's our job to defeat them. Sounds exciting, huh?
Akihiko, why are you always like that? You just got hurt the other day.
Now, he does his work well. Long story short, we're the Specialized Extracurricular Execution Squad, SEES for short.
Alright. That was a lot of words in green, and I was like, Then he said it, now I understand.
On paper, we're classified as a school club, but in reality, this group is dedicated to defeating the shadows. Mitsuru is the leader. I'm the club advisor.
A shadow feeds on the mind of its prey. The victim becomes a living corpse. They're responsible for most of the incidents on the news, if not all of them.
What about the police?
Unfortunately, the police can't do anything during the dark hour.
Maybe some of them can.
Although rare, there are those who can function during the dark hour. Some may even awaken to a power that enables them to fight the shadows. That's Persona, the power you used the other night. The shadows can only be defeated by Persona users. Which means it's all up to you guys.
I see.
I'm glad you're quick to understand.
Mitsuru opens the case on the table. A silver gun gleams uncannily from inside.
What he's trying to say is, we want you to join us. We've prepared an evoker for you. We'd like you to lend us your strength.
Alright.
I was afraid you'd say no. Welcome aboard.
Thank you so much. I'm really glad. Oh, I almost forgot. About your room assignment. Why don't you just stay here, in your current room? I don't know what the holdup is, but I guess it worked out in the end.
Hold up. Wasn't that? Oh, never mind.
You join SEES to fight the shadows. A voice rings in your head. Thou art I, and I am thou. Thou hast established a new bond. Thou shalt be blessed when creating personas of the Fool Arcana. You have established the SEES social link of the Fool Arcana. You may earn an experience bonus when fusing personas of the Fool Arcana. You feel your inner strength growing. You recall what Eagle said about the power of social links. The intensity of social links strengthens the power of the personas. Social links, are these the bonds you form with people you meet? You're still tired from your hospital stay. You decided to return to your room. Just like, later guys, I'm going to sleep. Or not. No sleeping during the dark hour. As you were dozing off, you felt someone's presence.
Hi, how are you?
Oh, hi. How did you get in here?
I'm always with you.
Kinda weird.
Soon, the end will come. I remembered, so I thought I should tell you.
The end?
The end of everything.
Oh. That end.
But to be honest, I don't really know what it is. Oh, looks like you've awakened to your power. And an unusual power it is. A power that takes many forms, yet is bound by none. It may prove to be your salvation, depending on where you end up. Do you remember when we first met? I expect you to honor your commitment. I'll be watching you, even if you forget about me. Okay then. See you later.
Okay. The boy disappeared. Like, did he fade away? How'd he disappear? Morning. Thanks about yesterday. Akihiko-senpai's injured too, and I was really uneasy about working alone with Mitsuru-senpai. Is senpai okay? Yeah, Akihiko-senpai was attacked by a shadow on the day that you collapsed, too. He said that he injured his ribs a little. Who? Yukari began talking to you in class.
I thought I was gonna fall asleep in there.
Can I have a minute? Come to the lounge when you get back to the dorm. I have something to tell everyone. I'll save the details for later. See you there.
Alright. Mitsuru left as soon as she was done. That was fast.
She's probably busy with things like student council, unlike us.
Ooh, Yucatan! Do I sense some hostility?
It seems that Junpei was listening too.
Well, it's not that I don't like her. She's just... Never mind. Let's go.
Iwatodai Strip Mall.
About earlier, it's not that I don't like her or anything, you know? Oh, I'm talking about Mitsuru-senpai. Why's Junpei always have to talk about stuff that isn't any of his business, huh? Plus, he says it all in the creepiest, most perverted way. He's like the poster boy for sexual harassment.
Kinda weird.
You know, last year he...
You continue to gossip all the way back to the dorm. Dormitory 4th floor command room. Mitsuru and Akihiko are already here.
Welcome back.
We were waiting for you. There's someone I want to introduce.
Huh?
Hey, hurry up.
Oh. I was turning my notification. Oh. Wait, please close that. Sorry, I'm gonna go crazy for a second while I fix my phone. I was gonna turn on my notifications for a second because I was like, I'll decide to end if Fuslie goes live. She went live 47 minutes ago. Oops. Because I was like, oh, I can just watch her while I do rigging. I'll quit at the next save point. How about? Maybe? I want to play with... I want to play with rigging. So, I'm gonna... Yeah, I'm gonna end stream at the next save point.
Hold your horses. This is freaking heavy.
I've been going for over an hour.
What's up?
Junpei? Why are you here?
This is Junpei Iori from Class 2F. He'll be staying here as of today.
He's staying here? You've got to be kidding me!
I bumped into him the other night. He has the potential, but he just awakened to it recently. I told him about us, and he agreed to help.
You have the potential? For real?
He found me crying like a baby at the convenience store, surrounded by a bunch of coffins.
So do you just gain the potential at some point? Because, like, you'd think you would have always known.
I don't remember much, but man, that's embarrassing. He said that's, you know, completely normal in the beginning. Like being confused and not remembering anything. Did you guys know that?
I was okay, though.
Hey, don't feel bad. It happens to all us Persona users. But man, I was shocked to find out about you guys. I had no idea. I'm glad I'm not the only one. It could get kinda lonely, you know? I'll bet you're stoked too, right? Having me join? It'd be nice to have a guy around too, wouldn't it?
Huh? Yeah.
So anyway, glad to join the team.
Let's do our best.
You can count on me.
Junpei joins C's.
Well, enough with the introductions. I think we're about ready.
4?
Okay, everybody's here. I'd like your undivided attention. For a long time, Mitsuru and Akihiko were the only Persona users we had. But that number recently jumped to 5. Therefore, starting tonight at 12 a.m., I'd like to commence the exploration of Tartarus.
Tartarus? What's that? Sounds like toothpaste.
Okay.
You haven't seen it, Junpei?
It's no surprise, since it only appears during the dark hour.
The dark hour?
Just like the shadows. Interesting, huh? And it's the perfect place for us to train. You can think of it as a shadow nest.
Whoa. Their nest, huh?
But, Senpai, what about your injury?
Since Akihiko hasn't fully recovered yet, he'll only come as far as the entrance.
Yeah, I know.
Relax. I've got your backs.
I'm not so sure about this.
What about you, Mr. Chairman?
I'll stay here. As you know, I can't summon a persona.
Huh. Gekkoukan High School front gate.
This is it? This is the place? Why here?
Just wait a few minutes. It's almost midnight.
That's tall. Like, really tall.
This is Tartarus, the labyrinth that reveals itself during the dark hour.
Labyrinth? What are you talking about? What happened to our school?
Once the dark hour passes, everything returns to normal.
This is the nest you were talking about? But why? Why'd our school turn into a giant tower?
That's a very good question.
You don't know either?
No.
I'm sure it's complicated.
Well, maybe now we'll find out. Mitsuru and I have only gone in to take a peek. This'll be our first time exploring it. Exciting, isn't it? There has to be some sort of clue in here about the dark hour.
Akihiko, I respect your enthusiasm, but you won't be accompanying us today.
I know. You don't have to remind me.
So this is Tartarus. You decide to enter the tower.
Whoa. It's just as cool on the inside.
But it sure is creepy.
This is only the entrance. The labyrinth lies beyond the doorway at the top of the stairs.
First, we'll have you three get a feel for this place. Why don't you go have a look around?
What? By ourselves?
We're not asking you to go very far. And I'll be feeding you information from here.
We're also going to appoint a leader to make any necessary decisions.
For real? One of us? Oh, me, pick me.
You're in charge.
What? But she's a girl.
Bro.
Well, she has fought them before.
Seriously?
That's true, but there's another reason. You two. Can you summon your persona without any difficulties like she can?
Yeah, of course I can.
I think so.
These are shadows we're talking about here. Without your persona, you're screwed.
I'm aware of that.
All right, let's head inside. Are you ready?
Not quite.
It all feels so sudden, doesn't it? But hey, I'll be right there behind you. Come on, let's go.
Oh, I thought that would give me a chance to save. Because I think you decide to go through the entrance. I think there's a save point in here. A strange door is sitting in the corner of the lobby.
What's the matter?
The velvet key in your hand is shining. The key fit into the door's keyhole as if it was being sucked in. Were the others just watching that?
I've been waiting for you. The time has come for you to wield your power. The tower that you are about to venture into. How did it come to be? For what purpose does it exist? Regrettably, you are not yet capable of answering these questions. That is why you must be made aware of the nature of your power.
I don't want to know. The nature of my power?
Your power is unique. It's like the number 0. It's empty, but at the same time holds infinite possibilities. You are able to possess multiple personas and summon them as needed. And when you have defeated your enemies, you will see the faces of possibility before you. There may be times when they are difficult to grasp, but do not fear. Seize what you have earned. Your power will grow accordingly. Be sure to keep that in mind. My spare time will soon be scarce, but please, come again of your own accord. I'll tell you then about my true role, the manner in which I can best assist you. But before I forget, do you recall when I mentioned another resident of this room? Tell me, when you think of this person, what do you see?
Do I get to choose which one it is? Is it a man?
I see. Then let's bring him out for a proper introduction.
My name is Theodore, but please, feel free to call me Theo. It's a pleasure to meet you.
My assistant will aid you as well. Until then, farewell.
I remember him from Persona Q.
Hey, are you all right?
Yeah, what's up? You look like a zombie.
I opened this door and...
Huh? What door?
I don't see any door.
They don't seem to see the door.
Have you been nodding off? You seem kind of out of it.
Dude, you're supposed to be our leader. Get your head in the game. Don't worry, though. I got you covered whenever you need it, man.
Come on, let's go.
I have to pay money to heal. Oh yeah, you have to do that in 4 too. There's the fox. Let's save. Okay. that is going to be it for today. I'll probably stream again tomorrow because I want to keep playing this. I just also really want to play with rigging, or try to. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Yeah, I think that's about it. I'll be playing this for the foreseeable future. I don't think I'll be streaming anything else probably. And then I'll continue during my offline Danganronpa videos. This will be uploaded pretty much daily. They're like 1 to 2 hours though, because I'm doing like it in chapter sections. 2 videos per chapter. So they get long. But like you can watch them in segments. Those are on my YouTube. This will be going up on my YouTube as well. Yeah, I think that's it. Let's go into my ending screen. Yay, ending screen. Thank you for watching. Yeah. I'll see y'all later.